In this problem, it asks us to use the following results from a test for marijuana use, and they give us information about positive test results and negative test results and whether people were or were not using marijuana. And they suggest that you construct a table. So we're going to make a table here, and the test result is either positive or negative. So we're going to make a column for each of those. And then I leave a column for the total. And then we're going to have whether the person was using marijuana, yes or no. And then we have a total for those columns. Okay, so the information they gave us, 141 subjects have positive test results. So that's the total here. And there were 29 false positives, which means that they were not using marijuana, but they tested positive. So we're going to put 29 here, and that means that there were 112 that tested positive that were using marijuana. And you would expect to have a lot more people testing positive after using marijuana than after not using it, so that makes sense. Then we see that there are 151 negative results. And so, fix that. And let's see, 3 false negatives. So that means that there were 3 people who were using marijuana but tested negative, and that means 148 who tested negative who did not use marijuana. So now we have to look at what are the totals for these rows. So the people who were using marijuana, there were 115 of those. People who were not using marijuana, that's 177. And then I can either add together the 115 and the 177. That gives me 292, or 141 and 151 add up to 292. So either way. All right, so now that we've done all that work, we're ready to find the probability. So we want to find the probability that a randomly selected subject tested negative or did not use. So let's see what we have here. Tested negative would be these 3 and these 148. And people who did not use marijuana were these 29, also the 148 again. But I don't need to count those people twice. So when I calculate this, I'm going to take the 3 plus the 148 plus the 29. And I'm going to divide that by the 292, which was the total number of people in the study. And when I add those numbers up, if you're putting this in your calculator, make sure you put parentheses around that. And I get 0.616. And that is the correct answer. So that's how you do that problem.